forget it's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you kept your silence up. No, you don't fool me. Well, the hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. It's no stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for.
So, hello, everyone. Hello, all traders and people. This session is recorded, of course, because a lot of people told us that they cannot be here, but they will watch the recording. So, I'm really humbled and glad to be hosting today with me, Mr. Irmal Matis, the co-founder of the Pit, the Trading Pit, Christoph Radiker, also the co-founder of Trading Pit, and Yusuf Galal, the country manager in the MENA region in Trading Pit, because today it's an amazing day for me. In this day, we are launching not only a partnership, we are launching a full plan to create the good environment, to joint effort between our community, our growing community as the Alpha Universe project. This community is growing internationally, not only in the Middle East now, and our big plan to grow with a solid plan, with a solid financial institution, with a solid pop firm, in order to give the solutions, because we are solution providers, to give the solution for people who lack in money, but at the same time who are good traders. They work on themselves, they have skills, they are working to increase their skills with our community, they are getting the education and the support and the help, so they become more consistent trading for the future. And that's why today I will be hosting with me Mr. Ilmar, Mr. Christoph, and Yusuf, so we can launch this partnership. So thank you so much, Ilmar, Christoph, and Yusuf, for being with us.
Thank you, Abdullah, for having us here. I mean, it's an honor, and to be together here with you and so many people. It's pretty awesome, actually.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much as well. And as I said before we started, it's the first webinar for me here with an Arab community. So this is something very special for me. So I'm a little bit nervous, but looking forward to talk to you guys.
Thanks, dear Abdullah, to honor us, and we will be happy to support all your clients and all your followers. And I believe it will be something which will be booming, inshallah.
Inshallah. So I wanted just to do this call and thank you for giving us the time to be here at the same time, just so people can meet you, can know actually who is behind this company, at the same time who are the founders, the co-founders, and the people in charge in the MENA here and in the region. So we create a trust more and more in this, especially that I would love to hear about the vision that you had in order to launch the Trading Pit.
Do you want to start? Should I?
Yes, I don't know if Mr. Ilmar wants to start, or you, Mr. Christoph. I don't know, or Yusuf.
I will maybe start the original idea was actually very simple, and actually this original idea came from the mastermind behind the Trading Pit. This is actually my partner, my best friend, and Chris. So he's on this call, and so the idea was really simple. How can we search for good traders? So we have access to capital, and not only from our side, also from our investors and friends. But there's usually very difficult to find good traders. And you know yourself as well, there are thousands of these WhatsApp groups, thousands of Telegrams. Every guy in Instagram claims to be a successful trader. And so the idea was that let's start our own prop firm, and let's search for good traders. And also a lot of good traders, actually, they don't have access to trading capital. and they don't know how to get access, and they don't have connections, they don't know how to talk to the investors, etc. So effectively what we do here is we connect these talented, successful, guys with a lot of potential in trading. We connect them with the capital, so that and we handle this all the process so that they can focus only on trading, and we bring in all the technology, the capital, market accesses, all this operational part as well, and if needed also the regulatory cover to actually manage capital. So very simple idea, but it has actually become a very complex operation already. We have more than 60 employees already, team members in the
Wow.
company. So and we are growing so fast. Chris, do you want to add anything here?
Yes. Yes, I would like to add just 1 or 2 sentences. So for me, it was, I wanted to build a dream to be aligned with the trader. Very simple. I wanted to be aligned with the trader. My background, basically, I was working 15 years for a trading platform called NinjaTrader. And during that time, I saw that basically a divergence between promises made and stuff delivered. And again, very simple 1 sentence. I wanted to have a company which is aligned with their traders, with their clients, with their, we call it partners. Very simple. Okay. And so one sentence and that's it, basically. For me, it was this. Yeah.
Wow. Yusuf, I've been just to introduce Yusuf more because I've been working behind the scenes with Yusuf for some quite time to do this, to make this happen. And I've been like at some point, a little bit like stressful about this, and make it happen. We want to have the best for the community. And actually, I want to tell you something, guys. I couldn't have much better support from what Yusuf gave us, because simply, of course, with Ilmar, of course, with Christoph, but because the daily operation we were talking, so super understanding, super genuine person. Also, like Ilmar, like we met him here in Dubai. He was, we had this, we were on the same table, me, you, and Lama and Joseph, and the people who were there. And also now I'm glad to know more about Christoph and to meet you guys in future. So Yusuf, can you give, as you gave me the passion also in what you do, so how do you see the trading pit?
First of all, I want to thank you for this introduction, which has made me happy and shy, actually. My plan and my concept about what we offer first is to correct how most of Arab people think about the trading. It's not related only that we are working to achieve the dream of the traders, that they have a good capital to start with, but it's also including how to correct their source about the trading. Because the main problem, because I'm old trader, which traders always have and fall in it, that they are hurry up and work very fast to increase their capital, even they dream to maximize it in very few period, which not correct. So one of my dream here at Trading Pit is to globalize the correct way and the standard way, which is a trader have to be switch from just beginner or normal to experts. So
True.
as soon as we are target the experts, because we are funding who passing our evaluation, but we also offering the materials and the help and support people to understand well if they are not experts, by offering them material tools, educational tools, even presentations. So we are here not only for experts, but only to correct and put most of beginners in the correct way, so they didn't mislead the way.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, continue.
The main important to us is not to chase our leads. This is not our logic. The main important to us is always to support them. we are understand very well that trader always want to feel how he is comfort and how he has a strong support behind him. So as soon as our followers know that they have strong, very strong support, I believe that they feel comfort and focus only on their trades. That's
Perfect.
what I say.
Perfect. So when you talk about, and this question is also for Ilmar or Christoph and even you. So when we talk about correcting or doing the trading in the right way, because most people, as you said, they go get a small account, $200, $300, $500, and then will make it $5,000 in the next 2 months. And they start to overtrade, they start to over risk, they lose the money, and then they say that this business doesn't work, this trading, not the thing doesn't work, and it's scam, it's not good. So what we are doing here exactly, as I see, we are correcting it by putting rules
Yes.
for people in order to become a successful trader. Because as I saw, being successful a trader is not making $1 million in 2 months. It's more like being consistently profitable for the longest period of time in the future. This is how we identify. So with your system in the trading pit, scaling one, this is especially, you did this especially to push these people more to be consistent and not to lose this 5 or 10. The details we'll give it with Yusuf. But
Yes. Okay, you have to add something, or shall I talk?
No, you can, or Christoph. Let's go
Christoph.
technicality with you. Christoph wants to say something.
So what we wanted to build is basically, again, opportunity. It's I believe that the problem of most traders is, first of all, lack of capital, and because of the lack of capital, they're over leveraging. So basically, this is basically the game of a lot of brokers, and this is the reason why they are not aligned. What we want to do is in that sense, again, very simple. You show to us that you are disciplined, that you can manage risk, and even if you have a flat line and then make profit, we want to work with you. Okay, what we don't want to have is basically these guys who are roller coaster, because it's very difficult then for us to basically manage the risk. So maybe being a flat line and then make a little bit of money on a $200 account is not, let's say, very attractive. But let's assume you have a 100,000, a 500,000, a 5 million account, then this little thing here becomes very attractive. And the persons we are looking for are the ones who really are patient, who really wait for the opportunity, because it's better for them in terms of psychology and stress. It's better for us because we can simply better manage the risk. And in the end, we have, let's say, the situation where, again, we are aligned. We are moving in the same direction like our trader. And this is personally what I believe the ultimate goal. One last sentence from me. So you talked about a trader trading a small account. I am the trader because I feel very comfortable, let's say, to be honest, having a $500 account, a $1,000 account, and excuse me, I am able to, let's say, double, triple, make it 10 times more. But I go basically, in essence, over that time, I forget about my rules, because I become arrogant. I believe that I can basically, instead of making $100 a day, I can make 5,000 a day. So it becomes more and more a challenge with, let's say, the discipline again. And I believe that our rules, and rules in that case, I believe positive, will protect basically us as a company who provides the capital. On the other hand, we discipline our traders, our partners, in order to not have this equity curve and then basically lose everything with one trade. And I'm promising you, I had this not once, I had this 10, 15 times. And with our rules, this cannot happen. So even if you lose, if you are like this and then you lose, you will go out with profit. So that's the idea.
Wow. So Mr. Ilmar, one question. If when someone, for example, is for you the question. So once someone is trading inside a rule to get funded, you will see that this person is becoming psychologically more consistent, other than having his own account at some point and no rules.
You know, just one thing I wanted to add is that actually we are very fortunate to have Christoph as well here, and him being a co-founder of the Trading Bit in that sense as well, that Christoph actually has been trading successfully futures and options market for years. So I think that's like very important thing I wanted to highlight here, that the Trading Bit actually is built by people who actually have trading experience, successful one. But what I wanted to, how I wanted to answer your question is that so risk management is like a mindset, you know. So you know, when you take your kids to this bowling alley, and in some bowling alleys you can put like the fences on one side and on the other side to make sure that the ball doesn't go outside of this the bowling floor, you know. And initially, like, it hits the walls quite often, you know, but then as the person gets more confidence, it stops going against the walls, you know. And in the Trading Bit, effectively what we are doing as well is that you know, it's not that a lot of people don't have trading talent. A lot of people actually have talent. Every person has different ideas, and that's actually their uniqueness. And from uniqueness, you can grow successful trading career. But the problem that most people have is that they don't have risk controls and the psychology around controlling the risk. And that's where we help. We help them to create this, you know, walls like left and right. And also, like, what is very important thing to notice that it's not only like, you know, retail traders need to manage risk. Even in successful hedge funds, there are risk managers that are sitting on top of even the most successful traders out there.
True.
And
you cannot be a successful trader if you don't have the right risk management.
Exactly. And this is how like Trading Bit works, that we create a risk controlled environment so that the trader can feel comfortable that I don't know, if something happens in his life today, that he doesn't lose all the money.
True.
And this is what we really help. And through this process, we actually like grow them to become successful in trading. Because eventually, you know, after 5-6 months, having these risk controls in place, their mindset changes. They start thinking that, okay, so if I go a bit further with a risk, you know, I will hit the limits, you know. So he starts avoiding this hitting.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the limits. I will stay far from the limits, not to lose.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
And add one sentence, please. And the beautiful thing is, at some stage, I believe a trader always hits basically, let's say, at least a lot of traders I know, they hit basically the targets, what they are looking for. Let's say you want to make, let's say, $5,000 a day. Okay. Maybe somebody else is able to make 20,000 a day or 100,000 a day. But at some stage, you don't need to leverage that more because we give you the capital. And this means that basically these borders become, you have more room, you know. So we give you a lot of room. Basically, these borders are wide, but overall, let's say the stress of, let's say, trading basically becomes less with us, I believe, because risk capital, who has endless risk capital? Me not. Okay. So but we are as a company provided. So in essence, you're getting professional risk managers at your side. And this is what I believe, which this will change your, let's say, behavior when it comes down to putting trades into the market.
True. Let's take the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Now, in general, if instead of making $5,000 a month or 2 months or 3 months by having $1,000 account, if you have a $100,000 account, very simple, $100,000, you hit 8%, maybe 1 month, maybe in 2 months, maybe in 3 months, you never know, maybe in 5 months, I don't know, maybe 1% every month, or 2% every month. So in 4 months, you will hit it. And not hitting we'll go with Yusuf into the details. So now I'm making $5,000 over the almost $4,800, something like this, or $600 by making a 2% per month, 8% per 4 months after passing the test. And by the way, this is and now we will see the beauty when you have the advantage that you have here in the trading bit. So now here in Dubai, for example, I live here in Dubai in real estate. 2 weeks ago, they sent me something like Neptune, something it's for real estate investment. And what was it? It was, you will get a guaranteed 8% per year. I send it to the group, to the table. Guaranteed 8% on your capital per year. Man, if I have 1 million funded account making 8% per year, which is 0.5% per month almost, I will be able to almost 0.75%. I will be able to make $64,000 if I make it in general. So these are the numbers. When I got funded, when I'm a good trader, when my focus is to become pure disciplined when it comes to trading, I can have the funding from investors. And always I give this example for people. Imagine yourself, you want to open, I don't know, clothes store. Okay, clothes store. You have expertise in selling and marketing and the clothes by itself, but you don't have the capital to open the store. And then someone will come to you, an investor will tell you, look, I will give you this capital. I will be a partner with you. So you will get, for example, 60%, 50%. I will get 40%. You will put the work, you will put your skills. And because without me, you will not be able to open this store. And at the same time, the investor, without the person working during the day and making the skills happen, will not be able to make the other percentage or the passive income without doing anything at some point. So this partnership between the investors and the skilled people will create the win-win situation or the mutual benefit between these two people. So this is the beauty in the funding account, or what did I love in this. So if
Abdullah, can I add something there, like just for your community, like so the objective what we have here at the Trading Pit is not really like create like a community of gamblers, you know, that come in, they go like 5 minutes before the US jobs report, they go all in, and then they either lose 100% or they make 100%. So our objective here is to create like a community of good traders that have consistency, and that then can make like 10, 20%, 25% a year, you know, not the day, not month.
True.
And in that case, I wanted to add is that, so the programs we have today, like the maximum amount of capital we can give is 5 million today. This doesn't mean that that's the maximum. So if we find like very successful, very good trader who has consistency, we have good partners from the hedge fund industry that can, I mean, not limitless amount of money, but we can also raise hundreds and hundreds of millions. But it's important for us that the traders have consistency and you know can generate, let's say, 15 to 25% a year. That's our objective. That if we take the whole community, then the whole community as a whole can make 15 to 25% a year. And if we can create this community, and we believe that we can create it, then we can attract a lot of capital to this community.
By numbers, Ilmar, by numbers, if someone has a funding account of 5 million after a certain period of time, after they pass with the scaling steps, I don't know, 1 year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, I don't know. This is a career, because once you start doing this is a career. This is not something like I will try and stop and error and trial. So 5 million times 0.08, $400,000 times 0.8, we'll go into details. It's times 0.8, it's $320,000 if you do 8% per year. This is not a 6-figure. This is, wow, you got my, guys, I will go with the details with Yusuf. I know has been waiting for this time. Of course, Ilmar and Christoph are giving us also, Yusuf, the vision why and how, because the why is very important before the how and the what. But now, because some people started to ask questions, guys, we'll keep the question for the end. I know we are so excited. Before we go to Yusuf for details, guys, put in the comment who's excited, like fire, like drop some nuggets, who got this excitement now to build a career when it comes to the financial market. Seriously, guys, when it comes to build a pure business, when it's come to this, oh my God, I can see this. Because I'm excited. I've been like for the 2 weeks, couldn't wait until we get into this call, to be honest, because this is something that we really need to have. So, Yusuf, how do you see that if someone wants to start or to build, or what is the beauty being with the positive side, being with the trading pit? How many phases do we have? How we can scale up? Things that really people are now here just to know, because 90% of the people wants the how and what. But actually I always focus on the why before, because without the why you cannot go for the how and the what, to be honest.
Okay, first of all, let me say that trading pit, for example, as you live at Dubai, so let's say that trading pit rules is like Dubai rules. All of whom go to Dubai or live at Dubai know how Dubai is one of example of countries which is respect the rules very much. That's why it's one of successful countries over the world, right or wrong?
True.
So maybe rules, sometimes we are not feeling happy against it, but believe me, I have many examples, and I have such examples. Even we did a live story with them because they have passed our challenge. They gave us, they're thankful because they found us, because maybe ProFirm, it's not a new business module, it's an old module, but we as a trading pit maybe have a tools to expand it very quickly. As you believe me, in 5 months we make more than we are expecting. So a lot of people, especially from Dubai, Oman, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, very happy. Each time I receive a call like, thank you so much that you let us know about this company, let us respect the rules, respect the money management. We're feeling loose before because we are in the same cycle. We always put our money and lose it because nobody control us. Imagine when people know how the rule is like magic for them, they respect and they appreciate it. That is the point. People maybe at first stage, they feel why they control us, why they make like such rules. But when they going through it, and for me personally, I noticed that like 30% of people who passing the challenge, they did it from the second reset. Why? Because they always do it in the wrong way before. But when they going through the experience, they know their fault and they know their weak point. In the second reset, they did it and they happy. They didn't feel worried because with the trading pit, it's not a kind of a big loss for any of traders who following us, because they know what is actual loss when they come through the funding company. They know that maybe there is a rule, there is strict rules, but they want to test it. At the beginning, they feel, as I said before, that they are not happy or they're not comfortable. But when they feel the success and feels that the success is come after the rules, they very happy and they ask us, please come to Oman, come to Bahrain. They appreciate it even to meet us face to face. That's first of all. Second, if we are talking about our product, we push as much as we can because we have to respect also the risk management, because we are a company which established for a long time. So we have as a company to respect the risk management, but as much as we can, we're offering the challenge in one phase. But we restrict in the consistency rule because during the challenge, we believe that most of traders maybe they are experts and maybe they feeling they have high ego, so that problem sometimes come not only from they didn't know about risk management. Sometimes the risk come from high ego. Sometimes traders which expert feel very confident about themselves, that make the problem. So consistency rules, it's control the experts before the intermediate or the beginners people. The main purpose from the consistency rule, that whom always familiar with doing a big trading and gain a lot of money from one, and he can be live or survive for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And you know, most of traders come later and lose all what they gain. But consistent rule set up their way, set up their emotions. So that is the main important on our consistent rules. So when we are talking about our product, first let us summarize it, that we have only one phase challenge, only 3 minimum days, because as we mentioned, consistent rules, it's mixed with the minimum days, because at least
I will show this during the time that you are talking.
okay.
Of course, guys, don't get into these prices. We have a special offer for you at the end. Wait, we have special offer for this live. Okay, even super special offer for us. Yes, Yusuf, you can go forward.
Okay, so let's say that, for example, the light product, each one of our product, which is only 4 products, to make life very clear when everyone, because also one of positive point we have, that most of followers and leads come and say to us, your website is very organized, and I like such comments, because really we do a lot of hard work to have a website in very similar way, so people didn't feel lost. So if we are talking, for example, about the light product, it's start with 10,000 capital, and the amount mentioned, as you mentioned, that for sure you have your code, you have a promo code, which is only exclusive for you. And then we have the target, which is 10%. So with 90 days, we are believe and we are sure that it's fair enough. So everyone have a stable strategy and know what he will do. We believe that it's fair enough. However, we are providing extension option, which most of our leads also very thankful about it, because extend option give our customer the free to extend their period, but to have their progress on hand, which mean if somebody have like 70% from the target and feels that he has some emergency, he will leave the trading for a while, so he can extend the period and have the performance on pocket. He will not lose the progress he did. So that
the extension is for also 90 days.
Yes, it will be 90 days. And why it's equal the same price of the product? Because as I mentioned, it has the benefit of keep the progress which the leads or the customer have, so he will not lose what he did or what he achieved. Reset option, as I said from few minutes, some people come and happy that they will have their capital, but still have some weak points. So in the first experience, maybe they did some mistakes, but when they breach the rules, they have the option with less fees, which also appreciated by our leads, so they can reset and have the same capital which they started with, and they know what mistakes they happen. And as I said, like 70% did it from the second reset option. So some of people which come through us make it like a kind of plan. I will go with a light product, and I will have to plan in case of fail. I have a reset as an option, so I can correct all my mistakes. About daily drawdown and maximum drawdown, we have a fair percentage of daily drawdown, because who trading and who controlled with our rules will feel and will know very well how is 5% or $500 per day is enough and fair to control and to correct his way in risk management.
So can I sum up fast in Arabic, okay? Because some people don't understand English direct, okay? So اللي عم بيقوله كان يوسف هون بيور انه في عنا هون اللايت اكاونت، في عده اكاونتات فيكم تاخذون. هو اللايت ببلش 99 بس عنا برومو كود خصوصي لنا رح يكون ب 80 79 يعني 20%. بيرجع هلا بنحكيه بالاخر، بيرجع هيدا الستاندرد الشخص اللي بياخذ هيدا التشالنج، لانه بدكم تاخذوا انتم تشالنج. سو وانس اخذتوا هيدا التشالنج سو انتوا بتكونوا قادرين تدفعوا تحصلوا على $10,000 بس تدفعوا حق التشالنج تفوتوا فيها. كيف واحد عم بيروح يقدم فحص سواقه بده يدفع حق الفحص لحتى يفوت فيه. بيرجع من بعدها التارجت تبعكم بده يكون تقريبا عم تحصلوا على $10,000، عم تتداولوا على $10,000 ب 90 نهار في 1 فيز. يعني بدكم تتخطوا فيز وحده. في كتير فاندنج اكاونت بيكون بدكم 2 فيز تتخطون، هون عم نحكي 1 فيز. بهال 1 فيز هي عباره عن 90 نهار. بهال 90 نهار بدكم تصيبوا 10% تارجت، يعني ال 10,000 تصير 11,000 which is fair بالنسبه للجميع. انه 3.5% بالشهر اذا واحد بيعملها 3.5 4% اتس فير اذا بيشتغل على رواق بطريقه كونسيستنت. بده يكون في مينيموم تريدينج داي 3 ايام، يعني ما فيك بعمليه واحده تصيب الالف او بنهار واحد. بده يكون عم تتداول على اي 3 ايام بهال 90 نهار which is also very normal لتريدر يكون عم يعملها. ديلي درو داون 5% ممنوع يتخطى ال $500، والماكسيموم درو داون تريلينج اون كلوز بوزيشن هو $1,000 او 10%. يعني اذا انا كنت 10,000 ممنوع يوصل ل 9,000، اذا كنت 10,005 مسكر البالانس ممنوع اوصل ل 9,500. سو اتس فيري، يعني عم نحكي عن $1,000 اللي هو تقريبا 10% من الحساب. كمان ليفرج 1/30. وهون عم نحكي عن شغله، اذا واحد وصل عنده مثلا فور اكزامبل 70% صايب 70% من التارجت، يعني من ال1000 صايب $700، ولكن وعنده كم بوزيشن تاركها مجبور يتركها مفتوحه لللونج تيرم للكذا للهي، او مضطر يسكر، ساعتها بحق له ياخذ اكستنشن واللي هي بنفس السعر بيكون اخذها تبع الباكج. بتمدد 90 نهار تاني لحتى ما يرجع يعيد من الاول كل شيء. يعني بيكون اوريدي صاب 7% من 10%، بيرجع بيخلص ال 90 نهار بده يرجع يصيب 10% اجين. لا، اذا عمل الاكستنشن بصير قادر بس يكمل ب 3%. وانس صاب 3% الاضافيه عن ال 7% صاب ال 10%. واذا لا لاحظ انه صار في استراتيجيه غلط، عمل ميسنج ميستيك، صار في غلطه، بيرجع بياخذ الريسيت اوبشن اللي بيكون سعرها مثل شايفينه لحتى يكون قادر يرجع يقطعها بشكل مهضوم سريع. هون عم نحكي عن بلان واحد بيكون حاطه، انه مثلا اخذ الاليت في تقريبا باي اوت بتبلش ب 50% اول شيء على 10,000، بتصير بعدين مثلا قطعته ال 10,000 صبتوا ال 10، يعني اخذتوا الفاندنج اكاونت. اول شغله هيدي الممبرش، هيدي البيمنت اللي دفعتوها بالاول، وانس وصحح لي هون يوسف، وانس اخذتوا الفاندنج اكاونت واول مره صبتوا ال 10% كربح، يعني انتم بيطلع لكم 50% اول شيء، بيرجع التريدينج بيت 50%، يعني اخذتوا ال 500 ترجع لكم ال 99 او ال 80 اللي بتكونوا دفعتوها. صح؟
صحيح.
اوكي. هون بتنتقلوا لمرحله اعلى، انه هون سكيلينج. هلا فرجيكم اياها بعد شوي، هون بيحكي عنها بعد شوي.
Can we add something, Abdullah, regarding the leverage?
Yes.
Look, most of our community know now very well why we didn't want to increase the leverage. But for your community and for whom will listen to us, maybe because they have a wrong vision or a wrong view about the leverage, because they feel that when leverage increase, it's a good thing. Actually, it's not correct, because when leverage is going higher and higher and higher, it gives them, the trader, a feel that he has a power to open and will not stop to open trades until he blew his account. But because we are playing 1-1 situation, we need our traders to be always away from the risk. So believe me, and the traders have to think about that, and your community have to think about that. It's fair enough to have the fair leverage to stop you and control your emotions and to stop open trade by trade by trade. Maybe you do wrong trading, but because you haven't the option to open more and more and more, maybe the market come back and you will be out in safe side. So that is the issue why we didn't want to add it higher leverage.
True. And be careful about something, that if you feel that you are a good trader and you have the possibility, you can start with the challenge of 100,000, 50,000. You just pay, for example, instead of 1,000 now with the flyer, $800. You have 8% target to hit in 90 days, not 10. And the scaling will be 100, 150, blah, blah, blah. And you can reach from 60% having till 80% having the profit. So you can have any account you want. It's not like you have to start with 10,000, but if you are new, you can start with the 10,000, you make the profit, you make the money, and then you can scale up step by step.
Yes, and that's one of our actual. I found it. It's a lot within European traders. European knowing well also the Asian traders. They are know very well how to set a plan. Unfortunately, maybe we less that with Arab countries. I am not talking about all Arab. I am talking about most of Arabic traders. They didn't set a plan. The main important to set a plan. And what I like in Europeans that say set a plan that we will start with the light, even to know the product very well, then go with higher and higher product. Because one of our main important advantage that we didn't restrict in only 1 or 2 or 3 products. We allow that each one have many of our products linked with this account, but we regret to copy each other. Why we are regretting copy each other? Because we have to know how to control and how to set a target for our risk. If we copying all of capitals, so imagine one trade, one wrong trade will lose you all your capitals. So people have to start to change, because we have, why you stop copying traders? And when we are talking about that you have to allocate your risk over many accounts, and you change your installments or your pairs, so you haven't put all your risk on one capital or one wallet, they understand and they respect it. I think Christophe want to add something.
What I wanted to tell you, this is just my opinion, but also my experience from my personal trading, but also from basically working and talking to really thousands of traders. Leverage is not your friend. Yes. Leverage basically is the opposite of your friend. Okay. Yes. And what we do here at the Trading Pit is we give you the capital that you can use less leverage, but make more money and more consistent money. And that's basically why you keep in the business longer, why you can be more consistent, and why, and this is for me, this is one of the most important things. When you're done with trading on that day, you close the computer, you shut down your cell phone, you're not going, let's say, with stress into bed. It doesn't have effects, that big effects on your family, on your personal life, so you can really have a trading and life balance. And this is in the long term, again, very important for, again, long-term business and long-term success.
Perfect. And by the way, this is also what we have in the Alpha Universe project as our plan, because Yusuf was talking about, the plan that people will start, will get the right education, will get the right place, and then they start with the small, the light one who wants. Of course, there are people who are expert, they can start with the big. But once they do it and they can make the profit, the money, they will take this profit, and then they will have another account in the executive, like 50,000. They will have another leveraging account on the VIP, 100,000, because here now you made it and you start to grow it step by step. So now with this $800 to get the $100,000, imagine. This is only with us for the Alpha Universe project, this voucher. And I'm really thankful for Yusuf, Elmar, Christophe for giving us this privilege to have this big discount. And usually it's 3%, 5%, sometimes 10%. We get it like 20% here to have this. And if you hit the 8%, and this is, sorry for this story, but I have to show this, because once I saw this, now I can put a plan for my career in the trading without using my own money. Because when I use this is what I want you to see. Can you see this table? The scaling part. In this table here, if you can see it, if the first thing that you get is $100,000 with a target of 8%, with a daily drawdown 5%, 10% maximum drawdown, and first you start getting 60% of the share while the trading 40%. So now, if I hit the 80% on $100,000, if I hit the 8%, sorry, I will be making $4,800. Then I will get the 150,000. Same rules, because it's the same consistency. It doesn't matter the amount. It's the same consistency in my system. So also 60%, $7,200 when I hit it. $200,000, now 65% I get. Now I have higher profit
Abdullah,
share.
can I add something, please?
Yalla, 1 second. I'll just need to.
I also
get
want to add
point.
later something. We will have a fight
Yes.
who wants to add something.
Yes, I will get to a
But
point.
I don't want to forget it. That what I'm sorry to chasing to say it.
You want to say it?
It's okay. I'm waiting you.
Okay, so 10,000. The idea now, getting 1 million, 8%, 80%, you will get 80%. The trading pit will get 20%. You will be making 64,000 per year if you make it. If you make it per month or 2 months or 3 months in a consistent way, and you have the system, you will make this amount of money in 2 months and 3 months. But if you are super safe and you want to make it in 1 year, you can make it in 1 year. Imagine.
I want to highlight also 2
dollar,
points.
guys. It's dollar in the region here. In Europe is euro, because I took it from the European platform.
The consistency rule first, it's during the challenge only, because as we mentioned before, we need to correct the way which traders doing during their experience. So in case if they have a wrong experience or a wrong way on how they trade, so the consistency rule set up them during the challenge. But during the scaling plan, we haven't such a rule which is consistency, and the traders have the right, even if he hits the target for each step or each level, to make withdrawing without any time limit or time period, because others give you a freezing time like 2 weeks, like 4 months from first of level to second level, and even you will not find $5 million at any other proof firm like we have.
So فيكم تسحبوها ساعة اللي بدكم، منكم مضطر يكون عندكم freezing time أسبوعين 3 4 once صبتوا التارجت، إن كان 8% على 100 أو على 150 أو على 200 أو على 5 مليون، تسحبوا 320,000 اللي بتاخدوها، أو يمكن تسيبوا. يعني this is a plan لقدام. هيدا البلان بتشتغلوا فيه ككارير. مش رح على 5 مليون هلا، بس عم بقول لكم البلان اللي بتشتغلوا عليها أو المليون. So you start step by step to grow, and you will grow. رح تكبروا مع الشركة تدريجيا، رح تكبروا مع البلان تبعكم بشكل مزبوط. بتكون الانضباط جاي من قلب الرول، لأنه إذا أنتم معكم 400,000 أنا عم بخبركم إياها، إذا معكم 200,000 أو 400,000، if you have 400,000 or 500,000 in funding, you will not gonna miss it. You will have to stick to the rule. رح ضلكم ماشيين بالرول لحتى ما تظهروا براتها. And this will make sure that you will make it for the future. And ليش فرجيتكم هيدي التيبل؟ Why did I show you this table? I show you this table so you can understand and visualize this business. It's not a 2 months business or 4 months business or 1 year business. Yes, Ilmar.
I just wanted to mention as well, like this example of consistency and why consistency is important, like low risk. It's important for everybody to pass the phases, because in every phase they get profit. And for example, if somebody passes, like the table you showed earlier, like that the profit share is 4,800. So if they pass this level already, they get 4,800. With this 4,800, they have 10 times now opportunity to redo the challenge without actually paying their money. So they can actually use our money to pay for the challenges. So the more consistent they are, the traders, the more opportunities and the longer the experience they can have in trading.
True.
So that's why like consistency is very important, and I completely agree with Christoph is that leverage is not your friend. It's for
True.
sure it's not your friend. And to add one extra thing is that most hedge funds trade with 1 to 3 leverage. Just imagine that 1 to 3 leverage. Nothing
No,
more.
it's no, by the way, by our risk rule management, we don't need more than 130%, 1 to 30, because if we go more than 1 to 30, then it's for maybe averaging, maybe adding more lots, adding more things. Yani, this is not, we have the risk management that we need. Yani 1 to 30, it's super great, guys. You don't need more than this in our system that we teach you. Yani the 1% per day maximum, 1% loss. Even we go stronger than your rules. We have 1 to 2% maximum loss per day. We should not lose more than this. Anyway, anything to add before we go to the Q&A? Because I see that there is some questions and I don't want to like make take more
I
of your
added
time.
something also that maybe you missed that the target at the challenge of VIB is 8%, not 10% like other. So it's a big
True.
value actually.
And 2% less, guys. You
Yes.
make more money with higher capital, like مثل عنا, the more product with less payment on the membership. So guys, if you have any questions, it's very important to ask them because you have the experts here more than me.
I wanted to add a little bit about the scaling plan. When you pass the challenge, you will enter basically into the earning phase, right? You are getting funded. And we wanted to put a scaling plan into, let's say into reality for, I mean, for 2 reasons. First reason is, to be honest, our capital. We have to protect our capital. For this reason, in the beginning, the profit share is a little bit lower.
Yes.
Yes. Not, I mean, maybe it's not 80% the beginning, but we manage our risk that way. Okay. Because when you pass basically the level 1 of the funding phase, you basically we will also make money, and we basically put that money into the account to basically offset our risk. But why I like the scaling plan is you're getting paid, you get reward. And this is also very important. If you have made the money, you will get paid. So there is no rule A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. No, you have reached the target in the earning phase. We will send you the money via wire or via crypto, and that's it, and then you basically will get more buying power, a bigger account, and the same rule applies. And this is personally what I like about it. A lot of users, traders say they like it. Some others say, okay, they don't like it. Maybe it's too complicated in the beginning for them. But overall, it helps us to manage our risk. And you as a trader, if you make money, you're being paid, plus you get more buying power. And this is why I like the scaling plan. Yeah.
Perfect. So here for some question, if I pass the exam 1 month, what I have to do in the 2 next months? Nothing. You sit home. I'm just kidding. You can get, خلاص, you will get the funding and you will start trading, Khalid. The drawdown is relative or absolute, Yusuf?
Abdullah, I want to add something regarding the first question, because after passing the challenge, they are receiving from our support team agreement for signal provider, because with such agreement, the trader which passed the challenge have the right to be belong to the trading pit, and we are, as a trading pit, we have such agreement which allow us to give the traders the money as a profit, because that is the proof of why this trader get the money from us. This belong to our banks, because when we are talking about the trading pit, we are talking about a company which is registered. So we have to be very strict against the rules. So the agreement signal provider is one of our very important tool, and also it's most appreciated from our followers. That what I want to highlight about the agreement signal provider after passing the challenge.
Can you redo it in Arabic?
Okay, أنا أقولها بالعربي.
إيه.
اوكي، بعد ما المتداول بيعدي التحدي بياخد عقد اسمه عقد مزود الإشارة. العقد بتاع العقد كمزود إشارة ده شيء مهم جدا، لأن هو الصيغة القانونية اللي بتدي الحق للتريدر إن هو أنا بنسخ إشاراته من محفظتي الماي أون كابيتال. والحاجة الثانية أنا كشركة بقدر أطلع له أرباحه من البنك، لأن في البروكر الشخص بيتداول بأمواله الخاصة، معانا إحنا بيتداول بأموالنا. فالصيغة القانونية علشان موضوع غسيل الأموال بالنسبة لي أنا كشركة والبنك هو
مثل deal. The drawdown is relative or absolute?
Look, the drawdown during the challenge, as we mentioned at our website, the daily is static and the maximum is trailing. And this belongs to light and standard. For executive and VIP, it's also static. We are insisted to do that because people who target the light and the standard, most of them know that they have weak points. So we have to, let's say, to correct their ways and to give them familiar with such.
For new people who are with us, what do you mean by static? إذا بناخد الأرقام.
Okay.
Take the number.
I want to say something as well. So basically we have two models. One is a trailing drawdown, but on closed trades.
Yes.
Very, very important. It's not on equity. So if you have a trade which goes, let's say 1,000 into profit and you close it, sadly, with 100 profit, the drawdown will not trail by 1,000. It will trail by 100. So trail on closed trades on the cheaper products. Okay. And on the other products, Yusuf, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is really a static drawdown. It means it's really like an account. There's nothing trailing. It's a static daily drawdown and it's a static max drawdown. Okay. And that's basically all the rules regarding that.
For example,
I mean the first one. I need to understand this more because I didn't get it, to be honest.
Okay, let's let
the
me
first
explain.
one, yes, by numbers. Let's have. I'm having a $10,000 account.
You have a $10,000 account, and let's assume you make your trade is up 500. Okay. Nothing is being trailed. It's still the drawdown is still at the same place. Nothing happens. The trade goes up to 600. Nothing happens. And then you close the trade only with 100 profit. So your account is 10,100. The drawdown would trail by 100.
Oh, 9,100, which means.
Yes.
And now I cannot hit anymore 1,900. So it's about the traded close. And if I have my account close trade, if I have $10,000 account and I hit 600 in profit, but I didn't close it at 600, and then I closed it only at 100. So now my balance is 1,100. So my drawdown is allowed maximum is 9,100 now, which is $1,000. It just went up with 100. But if I close it at 10,600, now my drawdown is 9,600.
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
It's a very fair way, and actually I believe it reflects very well how you would handle your own account ideally as well.
Of course. Okay, perfect. Sorry, because we have this way. If we make the first target, we should pay to get a bigger account, of course, because everyone, and you will take the money when you make the profit and you can add it for another account. So if, for example, you go for the 10,000, you pay $80, let's say, in our usually $100, 99. But if you have this
no, I think he's talking about scaling plan, maybe about the
No, I think if we make the first target, should I pay to get a bigger account?
No,
the scaling, no, of course, because you are in the same category. If you want to move, إذا بدك تنتقلي أو إذا حدا بده يروح من category لتاني, if you want to move from a category to a bigger one, big يعني 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, of course you can keep your account, by the way, and that's what Yusuf was saying. هذا اللي كان عم بيقوله يوسف. يعني فيكم تحافظوا على 10,000 تصير 15 20 30 40, you go in the scaling plan, but you can get another account from this profit of 100,000. Now you have the 10,000 and the 100,000, and you can trade with them. But by the way, once you go for the 100,000, you have to pass the exam again, 8%. Okay.
I mean, overall, our goal is that the trader makes money. Okay, so
True.
if you pass the light challenge, which gives you a $10,000 account in the beginning, hey, take the money. If you go through the levels, you will make more money as well. And let's assume at one stage maybe you fail, okay, then maybe you want to go for a bigger one. But overall, our goal is to pay people who have talent, and that's basically it.
Is scalping accepted? Anything above 1 minute, anything less than 1 minute. So our US30 live session, it doesn't work for you guys. You have to focus with us, with the training, with the tradings, with the Discord, with what we do. So with the alpha traders, you have 8-9 traders. They are teaching you, they are helping you, and you can take the trades that you want. I put a new training, by the way, on the Alpha Universe website about how to trade on how to scalp on GBP and Euro and currencies like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You can go for these also. Okay. Copy trades are allowed. You told me no.
No. We
No.
not permit, yes, copy trading because it's increasing our risk and it's increasing the trader's risk. Because as we mentioned, if you are using only one trades and you make loss for this, you will lose all your accounts and we will lose as well. So it's 1-1. The business here is 1-1. So we need to win.
Pure copy trade, no. بس إنه فيك إذا عندك 2 accounts, if you have 2 accounts, 3 accounts,
you can copy your own account.
yes, and you can get some trades from this, some trades from this, not 100% the same trades. Yani you know the management that you will do. Concerning the scaling plan, each level is 1 month. No. The scaling plan, you have your time to trade. Even maybe with your $100,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, Yusuf. You can have your 8% in 2 years. You will not get paid at some point, yani.
Yes, no time period during the scaling plan.
True. So you have your time. If I pass the 10%, 1 month, can I take the profit directly or I have to wait for next month? Khalid, he answered this, that you can, as long as you do it, once you do it, you can withdraw your money. So there is no freezing period at all. ما في freezing period. You will get it directly. تاخدها دغري. ما في freezing period. If we have the target of 10,000, we should pay to another big account. I just answered this. And are we talking here of a swing system? What is the minimum number of pips? There's nothing regarding pips. It's about the money in percentage. يعني ما في شيء خاصه بالpips. If you do 10 pips or 20 pips and you even if it's scalp more than 1 minute, if you do 10 pips in GBP USD in 2 minutes,
I think he asked about the swing trading because some of prep firms regret traders to have the trading over the night. But we are allowed the traders leave their trades over the night. So I believe that you're asking about swing for this reason.
Okay, what I'm saying, you can keep the swing trading for many days, or at the same time, you can close it if it is scalp, but more than 1 minute, and you can close it. So about the money. So 10% from 10,000 is $1,000. You have to reach $1,000. You are comfortable to reach it the way you want. Swing, scalp, whatever you want, but not scalp less than 1 minute. And swing, you have to trade it normally. For account size, 10K and 20K is relative, and account size 50K and 100 is absolute. Is it right? عم بيحكي عن drawdown. عم بيحكي عن drawdown بال 10%. إذا للأكاونتات ال 10,000 وال 20,000 for 10,000 and 20K, it's relative drawdown, and account size 50K and 100K is absolute. Is it right?
هو أنا مش فاهم هو يقصد إيه بالabsolute.
ما بعرف absolute. أنا they said static and شو الأولى؟
It's trailing and the light will standard. The daily drawdown static will maximum trailing based on closed trades.
Yes.
يلا مايك احنا شرحنا التريلينج وشرحنا الستاتيك بمنتهى البساطه. انت دلوقتي لو حسابك لايت, if you are talking about light account which is 10,000 and you have 5% as daily drawdown, which is mean 500. Static, we are calculated based on like that. Every day at your close time with your country, our system is locked to your equity. So if we can say today your equity at the close time is like 10,100. So tomorrow you will have update on our dashboard regarding the daily drawdown. You will find it 10,100 minus 500. So your daily drawdown second day will be 9,600.
Yes, Christopher is not with us anymore. Okay, I can't see him. Okay, So يعني في بدل اكبر ل $10,000 بس بعد 90 نهار لازم ارجع جدده او نو بضل ماشي؟ لا اكيد once ربحت اخذت ال 10,000 funded you will once you have the $10,000 funded you make the 10%, you will move to 15,000. You make the 10%, you will move to 20,000, and the shares will go up from 50% step by step to reach 70%. So you don't need to pay anymore. خلاص, you got the funded account, and if you don't get the funded, if you don't pass the phase, the 90 months, as the 90 days, as Yusuf said, you can reset or you can extend if you want to do it, or you'll have to reset.
Can I mention something to your community, dear?
Yes.
One of our advantage that as soon as we receive any new registration, immediately we are sending announce a greeting email, including our most important links. And we have also like invitation for Zoom meetings, which we offer to our leads. So in case of anyone book for a Zoom meeting, our representative talk to them during the time which chosen by the trader or by our leads, and we give him or her all presentation or all what he needs. I believe that it's exclusive and will not find in any other firms actually.
That's amazing. Why? Of course. Thank you so much, Yusuf.
Yeah.
Mike.
Hello, I just want to ask four quick questions. First one, what's the requirements to get more than 5 million trading account?
Look,
This is more.
the top we have now is 5 million, but as soon as you reach the last level, you will keep it, but you have to be aware to be in safe side regarding your daily drawdown and maximum drawdown. And Ilimar, I believe that maybe he wants to add something.
I mean, I just wanted to add is that, you know, of course, we have these challenges available, and these are like a standardized product. But what we also do in the meantime is that, you know, we are being approached every single day by like really professional traders who have been trading for many, many years. We don't need to tell them, you know, how to manage risk or teach them, so they know really well. But they have lack of contacts to get capital, and then what we usually do is we step on a call. We try to understand what is the strategy behind this trader, and see what capital we can get for this strategy. It depends a lot on the strategy as well. And you mentioned, for example, scalping. Scalping in the past. Most scalping strategies are not scalable. That's why we don't really want to invest into scalping strategies because, I mean, eventually we want to have a community where we can invest literally hundreds and hundreds of millions. And we can't invest into scalping strategies. They are not scalable, you know. And so just long story short, we would jump on a call, evaluate the strategy, and then we would make like a proposal. And what I wanted to add is that we have actually already invested in some of the traders that are professional and that have not even actually gone through the challenges. So one of these traders has actually won, I think, 5 times this global forex trading championship. You know, so he has more than 20 years of experience. So I'm not going to tell this guy, listen. Go through the challenge, you know. It's we know that.
Deal. And I have another one, like if I have like bought 2 accounts of 100K, for example, okay, and I'm trading on them, okay, to scale them up. If they are the 2 accounts under my own name, under my own account, I can't like put a copy trader so I can trade like a 200K account or not?
No, we didn't mix the accounts, and I mentioned before we didn't allow copy trading to minimize the risk, even for us as a company.
Okay, and do you have any lot limits?
Have what?
Lot limits, like max lot limits.
Maximum lot level. For example, if you are trading 100,
we haven't maximum limits of lot, but it depends on the your capital and the leverage.
Yes, I got And the last one is if you have like see the strategy behind a exit trader and the strategy is working, can't you go like give 1 to 5 to 50 like 1 to 50, yes, leverage, or it's not available?
As we
Like
mentioned, leverage is not your friend. As soon as you have a strategy and it is stable and make for you a consistency profit, so believe me, you don't need to increase your leverage.
yes, I got you, but the main point I'm talking about, like I have some entries for my own strategy that is going for a swing trade with like 20 pip stop loss. Usually for me, my own strategy on my own account, I am a funded trader, just to mention that. Okay. On my own strategy, I do like 2% per trade, but on a leverage 1 to 30, I can't go with this 2% risk management per trade.
You are using multiplying.
No. I am
As
in
soon
my
as you are not using multiplying, so you can adapt your lot size according to the capital which you started with, and I believe it will not be a problem.
yes, but the main point I am talking about is I have like a backtesting software. I have put a leverage of 130, and I have to see and test how many like the pips on my own strategy is minimum. Like when I go into it for a 2% risk per trade, it gave me I can't like get less than 22 pips.
As you
Like
mentioned, 2% per trade, so it's not being a problem. Even I believe that we need an example. Give us example how many capital you are trading with, and so what is the problem
yes,
with
yes.
one?
I'm talking about like يوسف هحكيك شويه بالعربي بتفهمني اكتر وافهم عليك. اوكي انا الكابيتال تبعي شو بدك بالكابيتال؟ انا نحكي نحن برسنتج اوكي اون ريسك
Okay,
فروم ذا اكونت.
okay.
اوكي انا بفوت بالتريد تبعي مثل اليوم كان في عنا تريد 20 بيبس. اوكي هيدي ال 20 بيبس انا بفوت الريسك.
Hello, hello. Abdullah, you know about his strategy he used,
No, to be honest, I'm listening, but I
but
think
what is the problem
it's
with
not the
2%?
appropriate. ما هلا بحكي أنا وياه. It's not the appropriate place now. We will take 2 hours if we want to go to the strategy. It's too much.
Okay,
So
but to summarize it, it's not being a problem if he's talking about 2% per trade. So 1 to 30 leverage, it will not be for him a problem.
I
We
know.
can use it.
I know. I will check with this. Okay. So
Abdullah, what I would also recommend is that like Yusuf is really like approachable guy, so he likes to talk to traders. So it's possible also to get in touch directly with Yusuf, and he will answer all the questions.
yes.
necessary.
So I think that we launched this, but we can have a Zoom call later on with Yusuf, guys. It will be in Arabic. It will be a Q&A. You can ask all your questions so you don't miss anything.
So do you have any strategic FAQ? Maybe Elimar with us now can be helpful. Yani maybe you can check your comments. So if you have something strategy question, any negative comment or added value comment, you have something like that? So we can gain the benefits that Elimar with us now.
Me?
You can read the comments or reviews which we have, right?
No, here what is the withdrawal method? Guys, it's cash. It's you can banking transfer, and there is now a possibility to put in crypto and soon to withdraw in crypto, if it's right. And
Yes, we are working on allow crypto, yes.
yes, and since what's the maximum? These are super technical questions. Okay, you want to go through them?
What is the maximum of what?
And you can you see the questions?
Actually, I see 99 questions. So which one?
Me too. Since he has die stop loss, he can increase the lot size. Since then, one for yes. What he means? Yes, of course, guys. It's 20 pips. I will have this call 20 pips. I have a stop loss of 70. I'm trading here in this for HEDA. I have stop loss in 70 with our risk management was 1 on 30 is amazing. I will see later on about this. So thank you so much, Ilmar. Thank you so much, Yusuf, for being with us. Any last word before we close? Guys, the coupon, we'll send the link. We have a link. They gave me a link for affiliate, but just they know that we are from them to get this. So anyone who wants to get the funded account or go to the challenge, they will have to, I will put it on the Discord. You will have to get the link and to get it from your team leader, guys. So make sure, do not go without this link, because there is a coupon with it also. This coupon to have 20% discount from when till when it will be, Yusuf? From today till 2025 after the event.
Abdullah, I read a question, sorry. Because actually it's important question. Why do you need new traders if you know strategies that work that bring you money anyway without new traders? Maybe Ilmar, you want to answer that, because sometimes you have a lot of questions like that. Why you need traders as soon as you can make money?
Okay, so our objective is to have a lot of traders, and why we want to have a lot of traders. So we want to eventually create investment funds so that we can attract also institutional investors. So for example, if we have let's say 100 successful stock traders, then we can put these 100 stock traders under one fund umbrella, so regulated fund umbrella, and then every single trader has only 1% of the overall fund. So the reason why we want to have a lot of traders is to have diversification.
Yes.
And with diversification, we can go out to large hedge funds who are already approaching us, and we can tell them that, listen, here's the product, you can invest into this fund regulated in Liechtenstein or Luxembourg, and one trader has only 1% allocation in the fund. And this becomes then extremely attractive for institutional investors. So the more traders we have, successful ones, the more diversified we have as a company, as the portfolios of these traders.
As investors also. As investors, because investors also look to how they expand their capitals and expand, because even here with new traders, which we are approaching them, we are minimizing risk by, it's a global vision. As soon as you have many experts, so you have allocate many capitals to them. So here now as investors, you reduce your risk. So people have to think from the global vision, not from narrow vision, because investors think of how to invest the money. So we are talking about investment industry.
True. So again, thank you so much, Ilmar. Thank you so much, Yusuf, for being with this call. We will have another Zoom call for technical things with you, Yusuf, if we need it. So we'll apply this. It will be also in Arabic and in English. It depends on the talk. And I hope that Christoph was here. I think he couldn't make it till now. So please tell him thank you regarding me, because also he was here with us and he gave us a lot of good insights and amazing insight. Thank you, Ilmar, so much. Since we met till now, you have been supporting also at the same time, Yusuf, at the same time. Thank you for all your support and all your question answering, because I believe I asked Yusuf more than you asked till now things, just to get know to this, to understand the rules, to understand how we can make it better. And I believe that we are going side by side with a very strong company, with a very strong partnership to build traders, For us, the Alpha Universe project is a factory for real traders. It's not here just to gamble. We are not here just to rely on luck. We are not just here to say, oh, I want to try it for 2 months. No, we are here to build a career. And what we are looking for as Ilmar, as Yusuf, and the Trading Pit, I'm personally also at the same time, we are looking to be the #1 community when it comes to real traders. Okay, so there is a lot of communities out there. There is a lot of people who keep clicking all the day, who just lose their money all the time. No, we are creating the real leaders and traders, leaders in trading now, and this is our goal. So if you want to have this pass, we will have a full plan. We'll dictate all the full plan, guys, in our boot camp that we will do in Lebanon on 14th of July. Also, we'll have a full plan. Also, we'll put it in our event in Lebanon on 19th of July at the same time. So you'll understand step by step, the first month, the second month, the third month, the next 3 months after this, the next 6 months, how we will go with you with a full plan. رح نمشي معكم بخطة كاملة متكاملة in order to be successful when it comes to trading and to get funded and to become profitable traders. So thank you so much again. I really appreciate this night and this webinar, and see you later on. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you guys a
Abdullah.
lot. Thank you very much. Have a good evening there.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you guys for
Bye.
your presence. Everyone who watched.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.